Hello, this is your weekly chord tutorial with Mr. B. These lessons will teach you the chords you need for the songs on my channel. If you enjoy the video, please do like and subscribe. Thank you. Hello, today we are looking at our G major chord, which uses our 3 fingers and is one of our more challenging beginner chords that takes a little bit of getting used to. So we'll have a quick look at our fingering in a second. We'll then look at the notes that make up the chord, and I'll talk to you about where you can find the chords, which songs you can look in to practice it, and other similar chords that you might want to learn as well. Okay, so for the G, we have 3 fingers, and there are different ways of doing the G, but the way I always teach my students to do the G is my first finger on the bottom, on the A string there, on the 2nd fret, my second finger above it on the C string, also on the 2nd fret, my third finger at the side on the E string on the 3rd fret. I find that's the most comfortable way of doing it. Some children do like to do it another way around, but I think that's the most comfortable. And also you're using your third finger on the 3rd fret, second finger on the 2nd fret, and you're just moving that first finger up from the 1st fret. So it's very similar to the first finger, second finger, third finger across the top 3 frets that we often talk about. So there we go again, have a look at the diagram. First finger on the A string, 2nd fret, second finger above it on the C string on the 2nd fret, third finger there at the side on the E string there on the 3rd fret. Should sound like this. Now the G major chord is made up of G, B and D. And if you have a look on the fingerboard diagram that I've put up on the screen now, you'll see those notes are making up our G major chord. So we've got our open G string on the top, our C becomes a D on the 2nd fret, our E becomes another G on the E string there on the 3rd fret, and our A becomes a B on the 2nd fret there on the A string, a top B. So we have the G, B, D, slightly in an inverted order there, and gives us the G major chord. Join in on some down strums. And down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And down, down, up. And down, down, up, up, down, up. Okay, there's the G major chord, and you can find that in many of the beginner songs on the level 1 and level 2 playlists. One of my favourite ones on that uses the G predominantly is My Bonnie Lies Over the Ocean. That's a lovely song on my level 2 playlist. So if you want to practice your G, do have a look at that one on the level 2 playlist. A similar chord to the G, which is often used mixed in with the G, is the G7. If there's my G, there's my G7. It just sounds a little bit different there. And the G7 is played with your first finger on the 1st fret on the E string, your second finger, same place as on a G, 2nd fret on the C string, and your third finger again at the bottom of the 2nd fret on the A string there. So it's quite similar to the G, but with one finger just moved across to the 1st fret there. So there's your G7 as well. You can have a look at that one, and that's your G chord. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and do take care and have fun. Thank you.